Hello, I'm Eva Birthistle. I play Hild in The Last Kingdom, and I hope you enjoyed that last episode. If you want to ask me some questions, please do at #AskHild now. No. Yes, of course we do. I think they have a mutual respect, you know. I think they have different beliefs, but there's also common ground in that, and I think they respect where each other's coming from. I think actually my favourite scene was the one in the meadow with Alex after we saved Uhtred from the slave ship, just because there was real tenderness to it, which in a show that's so full of action, which is really fun as well, it's just really nice to have that moment that really bonded them as friends. Well, we did shed a tear, or 2 or 3 during the scene, and some of the crew shed a tear as well. That's how good we are. I like that it's platonic, that they just have a normal friendship. We don't see it that much in the show between the guys and the gals, so it's good that they're just pals. No, I don't think it did damage the friendship, because yeah, I think their friendship was pretty solid at that stage, but it did really shock her to the core. But he was such a devious character that I think she was able to handle it. One-Eyed Sven. Partly because of his amazing eye patch, which is circa Cher 1980, but also because he's really annoying. It'd be fun to play a really annoying character. I love playing Hild, so I don't find the playing of her a challenge per se, but there's certainly my opening sort of scenes at the end of the first series were challenges because of the nature of the scene. I think it does, actually. I think in the way that we also do that a bit with what we choose to put on ourselves, be it makeup or attire or whatever. In some ways it's like a protection to who we are. It's awesome! I never thought I'd be a badass Saxon nun, and here I am. I think my favourite part would be, well, she's got a strength of character. That's a bit of a vague answer, but I think it's just that she has the strength to examine herself and then make decisions and see it through. Well, I'm very pleased you think I look accomplished. I used to ride quite a bit as a kid, and I loved it, and then I didn't ride for years, so I was a little bit rusty at first, but they didn't use those scenes, and then once it got a bit better, they let me do a bit more, as much as insurers on TV shows let you. Well, you have to listen to the guide, blah, 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 you know, so there's that. It's good fun, and then it can be a bit competitive because you have to prove yourself a lot of the time. I have really enjoyed how Hild's role has progressed. I think she's had a really good story arc from nun to warrior. There's a lot that had to happen in between, so it's been really fun to explore that journey. I'm quite partial to Hesh and Sack. The battle scenes, they can be really fun to a point, but in reality they take days because of the scope and the scale, so it's a bit like Groundhog Day. You kind of have to go over and over and through it again, and it's pretty exhausting. Well, of course I had my years of Catholic schooling to prepare for the nun side of things. And I had some horse riding in my childhood years, so that prepared me for the horse riding scenes. I didn't have much warrior experience in my life, so we had to do some fight prep for that, which was really fun, trying to wield a sword when you're 5'3". I think it would be nice for Beocca and Hild to have more scenes together, just because I think they could have funny debates about religious beliefs, and also he's a bit of a laugh. Thank you so much for your questions. I really enjoyed that. And tune in next Thursday for the next episode.